versus the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about. Versus the world. We don't fuck around. If we did, we found out we are drunks. Versus the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about.
And welcome again to another episode of Drunks versus the World. I'm Jason, and here with me I have...
I'm Justin.
And I'm Lucas.
You should never do that again. That was kind of...
That's going to be my new thing.
Please don't.
Every time someone asks you a question.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin, you know what time it is? 7:20.
Hey, Justin, do you suck dick?
Nope.
Nope. That's funny. I mean, you shouldn't do it, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's your thing.
I'll do it for like a month and then stop.
Yeah, because then you're going to be like, why did you guys let me do that?
Yep.
It's your own fault, dude.
Yep.
So, since you weren't here last week...
Yeah, a lot of people were like, where have you been? Where were you?
Oh, I can't remember what
Got
we
a
told
lot of
them.
comments on the internet.
Been getting questions about it all week,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Where were you?
Homeland Security show up?
No.
Well, you should probably wait for them.
No, I got some emails, though. Some phone calls.
Did you? I wouldn't put out your email address. Shoe421 at
No, that's not
yahoo.com.
what it is.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Shoe 421?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's not. I think I know my own address.
All right, whatever, dude. Anyway, Justin, how was your week this week?
Well, it was not good.
What was
But
it
before
bad?
that, it was went to a bachelor party, and that was pretty fun, I guess.
When you deserted us?
I deserted you.
Yeah.
Yep,
What
that's
you
where
can
it was.
remember of it was pretty fun.
They fucking whipped out the old Rumple
Dicks?
mix.
Oh.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
So you know when people buy rumpies for you don't have to take them.
Well, I declined it. I took 2 that whole night, and they must have taken like 4 or 5.
Yeah, rumpy's
But,
bad for you. That should. I mean, it makes you time travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of does.
It's like the Men in Black
See you tomorrow.
memory eraser.
Yep. The little clicker. I need one of those.
Yep. And then we went to Vic's in Moorhead, the new Vic's.
Yeah. Where,
Oh, I thought you said you were going to Mix.
where
maybe
Chumley's is at, or used
Yeah.
to be. Yeah.
And sang karaoke with one of my buddies.
Nice.
We were so bad that they muted our mics.
Wow.
So bad, like just loud. And
What'd you
drunk.
guys sing?
Kid Rock, Only God Knows Why, which wasn't very.
That's
Only
a tough
God
one to
knows-
sing, too,
Yeah.
when you get into the only God
yeah.
knows part.
Only God knows why you guys tried to sing it.
Yeah,
Apparently, huh?
It's a good song, though.
It
No,
is.
it's
not done well by us. But
that bar is not a bad place. I've always liked that place. It's just so out of the fucking way.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, it's really far from.
Yeah, it's got a decent fucking what do you call it? The environment is nice.
Yep.
It's like a fucking place that the only thing sucks is right across the street. The neighborhood across the street isn't the greatest neighborhood.
No, not really. Not
Yeah.
really. It's a big bar.
Yeah, it looks a lot bigger than it actually is.
Yeah,
Or a lot smaller than it actually is. Excuse me.
yeah.
And do they still have a kitchen there? Because they used to have.
I think they do, yeah.
They had a steak night there for a while, and I heard the steak's pretty good. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck it.
Oh, I had a good time.
Well, good.
Yep. Then I got to give a fucking speech next week.
Can I write it for
Best
you?
man speech.
Please let me write it.
What are you gonna write?
Just have ChatGPT do it.
I didn't.
Dude,
think of
that'd be
that.
hilarious.
You just tell them, like,
Fuck. Yeah.
just be fairly specific about what you want, like,
I should.
and like, yeah, if you describe it in a decent way, you don't have to be,
I mean, you should put in like the name of the groom and name of the bride, and then they'll write it out.
yeah, you just get something from that, and then you can tailor
Try
it
to
to
build off of it.
Yeah,
Yeah. That'd be
That's
hilarious.
I never thought of that.
But then make sure to put at the bottom by ChatGPT. Then your brother be like, "What the fuck? You know, what, dude?"
I was thinking about just doing a Trump impression the whole time.
That would even make it better.
Michaela and Jared,
Dude, do it.
you guys are a fantastic couple, and I know a lot about fantastic couples. Nobody knows marriages better than I do.
about marriages than anyone.
I've been in 3 or 4 of them. How many has he been at? 2?
3, I think.
I think 3.
Marla Maples was one. Was it Ivana.
Melania.
And Melania. That's 3 for sure.
I remember my first marriage.
Like it was yesterday.
Fucking buried Marla on the golf course, and then they don't even someone had taken a picture of it once, and the groundskeepers didn't even take care of it. It was just all grown
Buried
over.
at the golf course. Huh?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Lucas, how was your week?
It was all right. I've had better weeks for sure.
Why?
Little bad news in the family. My cousin went to. He'd said he'd been having like dizzy spells for a couple weeks, and then on Wednesday he got a headache that was like so bad. Yeah, he couldn't take it. So they went into the hospital and they did a CT scan, and there was a mass in his brain. And so by the next morning, by Thursday morning, he was having brain surgery to have it removed. And then, there's at this point, it's not good.
That sucks, dude. You know
How
what?
old are they?
49.
No, too young. They don't fuck around with that shit. I remember my step-grandpa came up here for a doctor's appointment here at the... They found something on... I don't remember if it was his lung or what, but they found something on him, and so him and my grandmother drove up here and stayed with me and my brother, and then they went to... He had the appointment the next day, and they had him in surgery fucking like 2 hours later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And cut most... And then they were like, okay, you need to stay whatever for... You need to at least cool down for about a week. So we're like, okay, we're planning on they're going to be here for a week. Fuck no. Woke up. I went to work the next morning, came back. This fucking dumbass drove home the next morning. Wow. It's just how he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he was one of those guys they said you finally came down from the mountain. And it was because when he didn't like to leave his house unless he had to. My grandma would have to go into town and fucking buy cigarettes for him. He never fucking left the fucking house, so.
Yeah. My cousin's up walking around. He's trying to get him to let him go home today, but they are thinking tomorrow. But.
Well, when you have major fucking surgery like that, especially on your noggin, I mean, that's serious shit.
Yeah. They just took he had like a drainage thing in it, like underneath his scalp because of all the fluids and swelling and stuff, and they just took that out today, so.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Well, hope for the best, brother. Hope for the best. And like I told you before, too, when you were growing up, your cousins were your best friends at the time. So, I mean, you don't... Yeah. A lot of people take that shit for granted. I don't. I mean, one of my cousins is like a brother to me. I mean, I grew up with that kid. When he was a teenager, he fucked around and found out. Teenager through his mid-20s. Now he's cleaned his act up and doing good, and I'm proud of that kid, Mm-hmm. So, and I'm sure you guys have had some sort of relation, whether it be a cousin or, whatever.
Yeah, my first cousin, like you said, was closer to him than anybody else growing up.
Yep.
Let's just kind of grow up and.
Yep. Well, prayers to your cousin there, brother.
Yeah. T's and P's.
Positive thoughts.
Yeah. How was your week?
Fuck, dude, my weeks don't change. I'll take that back. I think I went to the doctor this week.
Brain surgery?
Oh, no. Had to go to urologist. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, fucking. So I had to go to urologist, and I told him, and this is no shit, the problem that I was having, I'm not having anymore. I haven't had it for months. What it was is, felt like I had to pee, so I went to go to the bathroom. And it felt like I was peeing, but I wasn't. And then all of a sudden I start peeing, And it haven't happened for months now. So I'm like, I go in and I tell him, I'm like, hey, everything's cool, blah, blah. He goes, oh, okay, good. Well, why don't you get, let's do a prostate exam. What?
Yes.
I said,
now you're talking my language.
And I looked up, I said, the fuck we are. And he goes, what? I said, no. I said, that ain't happening. I said, if this was something I had to plan for, then maybe. But you don't.
Preparation.
You just don't. Yeah, you don't just be like, hey, I go to a podiatrist and all of a sudden, hey, we're gonna check your butt.
Yeah.
No, and I was fucking dead set. He tried talking me into it, and I was like, this ain't fucking happening, dude. You better go somewhere else.
You guys ever had kidney stones before?
No.
I haven't either.
I heard they suck.
Oh yeah, I've heard awful things.
Yeah. Can you imagine all of a sudden they're taking a leak, and all of a sudden you hear it dink against the against the fucking porcelain? You're like, what the fuck was that? Just gravel that you're peeing out? But there's apparently ways that they can use like fucking like sound waves apparently that'll break them up and make them easier for you.
Yeah, I think I've heard that.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's what
I don't have, like I said, I
play
don't.
some Motley Crue and fucking sit on a fucking speaker. Or something.
Fucking sit there.
That'll get them.
There you go. No, that's other than that. My fucking weeks don't change any.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, football started, so we're all pumped about football. Well, 2 out of 3 are. I know you like football, but you'd rather wish it was NBA again.
Yeah.
You know, so. Mm-hmm. But how was your guys' first week in fantasy?
I lost, but I kind of like my team for the most part.
How much did you lose by? How many points? So
Like 15 or 20.
oh, that
probably.
ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Yeah.
How about you there, Pookie?
I won.
Did you?
Wow.
Yeah.
By a lot? Landslide?
You
Or
don't
what?
have to fucking brag about it.
It was a comfortable win.
Sorry for asking him the question.
Yeah.
It was a comfortable win, but there was a couple other teams that scored higher than I did.
What did you name your team?
Right now, I went with the Stone Wardens. It's just something from a book. I don't.
All right.
You need a little logo. You don't have a good logo.
No, I
You
haven't
just have
done
the generic
anything with the
ESPN.
logo.
You know what?
Yeah.
Get a picture of a fucking of a kidney stone and put it up there.
Yeah, the kidney stones.
Yeah, the kidney stones. Oh, that's cool. And then we were talking earlier about poor fucking Tua.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ. And then your dad getting screwed over by by fucking McCaffrey,
yeah.
and
Sure, a lot of owners have gotten screwed this week.
yeah, that is true.
But that Jordan Mason looked really good.
Yeah. Oh, I guess, and fucking what's his nuts just had a heyday. Myles Garrett, not Myles Garrett, the running back that you have.
Oh, Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. Why did I think Myles Garrett? I don't know. Yeah. How many touchdowns he have? 3?
3 touchdowns.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was going to draft him, but every year I draft him, he gets fucking hurt.
Yep.
or-
Yeah,
That's
didn't you
like-
get him the last 2 years? Didn't you take him?
Yeah, probably.
I
Now he's with a better team, and
that was the deciding factor
Yeah.
when I took him. I was like, he's one of those players that I really never wanted to take again.
yep,
And then I was like, but it is the Eagles. They're
Yeah.
already really good.
yep.
Yep.
But he could get hurt tomorrow,
Yep.
That is true.
just like anybody, I guess.
Yeah. And that's, that's just a chance
I
to
feel
play.
like injuries are, I don't know, they get hurt easier now than they did back in the day. These players.
Which is weird because
think
it's
you're right.
the fucking, it was a harder game fucking 20
Yeah.
years ago.
I think they're not drinking enough milk. Kids don't drink milk anymore.
I think a lot of it is because they're so much faster than they were, years ago. And so it makes it, the cuts that they make, it's tougher on the ligaments.
I
And
can see
ligaments
that.
that's not something that you can really just exercise.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you got guys that were fucking way more roided up back in the day and a lot angrier. I mean, look at Lyle Alzado.
Yeah.
That fucking dude was just a beast, I mean, obviously there's more guys than just him, but that was just for example.
Yep.
I mean, quarterbacks getting hit, they're like, yeah, we got fucking smoked hard. Then you got Mr. fucking Aaron Rodgers. Oh, he hit me too hard.
God,
He hit me too hard.
who in
They
this
can't-
world is more in love with himself than Aaron Rodgers?
Who's the biggest
Yeah,
whiny
so-
pussy that gets fucking rules changed for him than Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
Which is weird because he's a 10-time fucking like Pro Bowler or whatever. He's won 1 Super Bowl out of what, 3? 2?
He's been to 1 and he won 1. He's only been to 1.
Are you sure? I
Yeah,
thought he
and
went
then
to another.
because that was the big thing about him in his later years in Green Bay is like he never has taken him back there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So he's got the 1. I mean, he's got records and he's this or whatever, but I'm Aaron Rodgers. He hit me too hard. Stop it. The big
yeah,
bully.
he's just
Fuck him.
always got to make a face. Just fucking, he's just, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Petty as hell.
I get it.
Shit.
They got it. So just to let everybody know, we are watching the NDSU Eastern Tennessee State University game. And they have about 2 minutes to score another touchdown to try to win this game.
Recovered an onside
And they just
kick.
recovered an onside kick. Because I think I don't think it was going to go far enough, but the guy touched it.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
And it was only going to be short, like fucking, like a 32nd of a yard anyway. It wasn't that short, but it was short enough.
I guess he pretty much had to go or like try to get it because there was nobody backing him up because they lined up for a normal kick.
Right.
Now we got ourselves a ball game. One thing I did do this week was, I don't know, every year I do it this time of year is watch September 11th videos.
What the fuck?
It's not like...
No, I know.
It's not for
Oh, yeah. You get the popcorn.
Get your Reese's Pieces.
And this is... People are starting to say, there's all these fucked up memes now that people have been putting down for September 11th. They're like, too soon? It's been over 20 years. Come on.
Yeah, you can make jokes about it. It's fine, but it's still like...
When is it too soon and when is it not too soon? Where do you draw the line on something like that?
I don't.
It's
45, 50 minutes.
Really, it's like
For us, yeah.
It could be immediate. It's the sooner it is, the funnier the joke has to be.
Yeah.
That is true. I mean, we make fun of maybe not make fun of the Holocaust, but we kind of we see where that line is, and we might push the line a little bit, but we may not totally cross it.
We wouldn't have said that in like 1955.
Yeah,
that
definitely not.
Soon.
Yeah, but 1956, I'm fucking
It's
there.
all
I'm
fair game.
Fucking game on.
Game on. Yeah.
So we were gonna do kind of a. I know we're still gonna just shoot the shit, but we do have a kind of like a minor topic, which is criminals with regular jobs.
Yep.
So now we're kind of talking about the Holocaust and everything. What do you think kind of job that fucking Hitler would have had?
Well, we know the job he
painting.
wanted. Yeah,
That's he wasn't. He couldn't be an artist or a painter.
Well, I mean,
Guy was just chasing his passion.
You obviously didn't want him to be a babysitter.
Well, yeah, probably not.
Yeah, because if he was baking, say he making a cake or something, might have accidentally put the kid in the oven. Just saying. There's that.
I think he would have been a good like tax auditor or something.
yeah. Oh, that painting, that one you can't write off. Yeah, because that fucker didn't have steal enough shit.
I was gonna say he would have been a good motivational speaker, but he kind of was. Like that's kind of the whole.
That was a shtick.
Yeah, that's kind of
he just motivated people the wrong way.
Yeah.
Right.
He just he just screamed a lot but yeah,
and spoke some weird language. I mean, I don't know.
I couldn't understand it.
I couldn't.
It got me going.
What? What the fuck did he just say?
Yeah.
He
was the Haktua girl before the Haktua.
Ended up being fucking Zeke Heil somehow. I mean, yeah, he. It's a tough one.
I like.
Can you imagine if he was like a gas station attendant?
Yeah, I don't see him in that role. I don't know.
You don't think so?
Maybe. But
Maybe in some other universe he is, or he did become a.
Well, just apparently you can just go down to fucking South America. He might be there. I mean, you don't know.
Yeah.
What
do you think Charles Manson would have been?
He was a motivational speaker.
Yeah,
That motherfucker. He'd be like, what's that dude with the big teeth? Motivational.
Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins.
Oh, yeah.
He would have been the Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
That fucker could get away with it.
Yeah.
But apparently he was a hell of a musician.
Yeah. He was working with like the Beach Boys.
Yeah. Yep. He supposedly wrote one song that they supposedly ripped off.
Yeah.
And that's when he got all crazy because he was supposed to, some of those guys, his followers.
Yeah.
They were supposed to go to one of the brothers' fucking house, take him out because they ripped him off. And the song apparently wasn't horrible. I don't remember what it was though.
I get Mechanic vibes from, I don't know why.
Charles
From Manson?
Yeah, he kind of
Because he looks kind of grubby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he'd also already been in prison, and he was kind of, apparently his fucking mom just like sold him to somebody at some point. And another flag on the play, gentlemen.
I think, who's the Wisconsin guy who ate the fucking...
Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. He would have been a good park ranger.
He definitely has that look.
He does. But he also looked like he could be a good biology teacher.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You know, he could have been like, okay, this is where the good meat is, right here, right in the ass here, just right next to the hole.
Right here, right
Don't
in
get to
the
the or photographer.
Yeah, you take some pictures.
You want to take some pictures?
Just want to take some pictures.
You know, or again, he could have owned a movie theater because he was always, we could just watch this and, you know,
Sure.
watch this movie and,
Sure.
you know.
Yeah.
Back to Manson, though. I can see where you think that he was a mechanic. He could be a
He's
mechanic.
got that look.
Yeah.
Hey, you can picture him with a pair of overalls
Yeah.
on.
Right? Or he could maybe he was a farmer.
Just oil change, sir.
Yeah, that's a nice looking daughter you got in there.
Also, I'm going to need you to kill Sharon Tate.
Got some
Whatever.
acid. Yep, Sharon Tate.
He did a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
You had to have been on some. I mean, honestly, what is it with these people that could fall into? I guess I shouldn't even say that because look at religion in general. But look at how people just fall into some of these cult leaders and just believe everything they fucking say. Fucking, what's that, Jonestown dude?
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, yeah.
Yeah, was that the one in South America
Yeah.
where they
Where they
killed
moved-
a
yeah.
congressman?
They were the
and-
ones that actually drank the
Yeah,
Kool-Aid.
they actually, yep.
Yeah, and
they
they
did end up
forced
going
they
down.
forced their kids to drink it too.
Yep.
And yeah.
Because he knew he was getting busted.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
he's
The
like, well,
federal
this is
government
the-
was investigating them.
Yep.
And so there was all these different fucking cult members, and then you have these evangelists who are got all their fucking congregation all fucking talked into sending them millions of dollars. Oh, God wanted me to have this Ferrari. Really? God came down and said, you deserve a fucking F40?
Yeah.
Come
The
on.
worst- Who's that pastor right now? You know, that freaky looking.
Ken Copeland, yeah.
Oh, that's the dude that sells the fucking the holy water in the vials. Or not sells it, but he sends it to him.
Yeah, you
sends it
might-
out.
Wow.
Holy fuck,
Did
they
not
scored.
think they were going to come back.
It's still 50 seconds left too. The way
Too
that
much time.
the way that their
True.
defense has been playing,
Garbage.
It's crazy.
So, what about? here's a good one. Okay, Bill Clinton.
Oh. I don't know. I just knew how to be president. I couldn't do anything else.
Well, he did.
He would've
on
made-
Family Guy. He did judge the Cankle contest,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I could see him doing that.
I think he would have just been, a stay-at-home husband.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a stay-at-home president for 8
I think
years.
he's got like eye doctor vibes. I think he'd be a
You know what? He does kind of have.
one or two.
You know what? You know what? No.
or two.
Be
One or
perfect.
two.
Perfect. He'd have been a perfect dentist. Just
Yeah,
open
yeah.
up and say, Just open it up. There you go. Perfect.
Perfect. Oh, that's beautiful.
Perfect.
You have a beautiful mouth there, honey.
Here, I'll let you take the cigar home with you.
Take the cigar.
Cigar? What?
This is how come you told me I needed gas to pass out and my butt hurts, but this is a dentist. Bill Clinton, yeah, I think he would have been a better dentist than
I'm going to say they're both. I'm going to say eye doctor though.
So we're thinking a physician of some sort.
Yeah.
But like on the lower.
Yeah, he's not going to be a
Yeah,
fucking
he's not gonna be a-
cardiologist.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's not,
radiologist.
not going to be a
or some
fucking
shit.
brain surgeon because he was dumb as shit too. Just like fucking W.
W.
W, I think would have been a good drug dealer. He liked his cocaine
He
at some
probably
point.
was at some point.
Yeah.
I don't.
His parents didn't like giving him money because he pissed it away a lot. Apparently,
Yeah.
he said, "Fine, I'm going to become the president." And here I go,
How many
Dad.
Bushes are there? Son from Jeb and
Well, Jeb,
I feel like there's
you
another
mean like
one.
as in
I do too.
George Senior's son?
Yeah.
yeah.
I think there was
a way
only
we can
two, I
figure this
think.
out.
I thought there was
Goggle
another one
it.
for some reason. but-
Goggle it.
Just goggle it.
How many sons does Bush Senior have?
George
W.
Bush Senior.
George H.W.
4.
Isn't his middle name
Wow.
Herbert or something?
Yeah, it's
like
Herbert
There's a
Walker.
Marvin Bush.
Marvin?
Look at this fucking guy.
that? What the fuck? He does,
Marvin Bush.
dude, that looks like Bill Clinton's son. That
does
looks like that could be a Clinton.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Oh, good old Clinton was
Then there's,
throwing it to fucking Bush's wife. What's her
Barbara.
name? Barbara, yeah.
Neil Bush.
Neil?
Is it Neil? Yeah, he looks like a Neil. Your name Neil or Bob, or is that just what you do? No, I think the only celebrity that actually looks like what they do for a living is what they should do is Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
She really does look like that.
Other than for the tax evasion and
She
shit.
couldn't be like a day trader or anything.
No, was it insider trading or tax
Insider
evasion?
trading, yeah.
Right.
But fucking politicians do it. Oh, that's right, because they can't get fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, they need to repeal that little exemption.
Well, you got good old Pelosi push that shit through. That woman, like, she should have been a lunch lady. Nancy Pelosi.
I could see that.
She's got.
You sure like them sloppy.
Yeah. She'd be like a funeral director or something.
A funeral.
Yeah.
The crypt keeper.
She just looks
no,
like-
that's that. What's her name in Congress? That fucking black lady. Oh fuck, what's her name? I can't think of it. She looks like the crypt keeper. Fuck that.
Used to be hot though back in
From
the day.
Texas.
Who?
Kinda hot.
Pelosi.
Pelosi, yeah. When she was young.
So did
He's all right.
MTG, but you guys. She was hot back in the day when she was in her 20s.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I guess I don't know if I've seen a picture
I
from back
showed you.
then, but she just looks too much like one of those like recently unearthed Neanderthal corpses. Like,
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's see here. MTG younger pick.
also she's a massive bitch.
I haven't heard from her lately.
And she's not smart at all.
But
Somehow she got elected, but whatever.
they're eating the dogs.
I reluctantly, I was not going to watch that debate because I couldn't handle another Biden moment, like when he just absolutely bombed that debate. And I did end up turning it on, and after about 10 minutes, I was like, oh, thank God. She's just destroying.
Her prosecutor.
There's a lot of reasons they say, you know.
Like, somebody said it best when they said Kamala set 9 traps for Trump and he fell for 21 of them.
Yeah.
It was
I don't know. I think ABC kind of fucked him over.
They
too.
did fuck him over.
I don't think they did.
But Kamala still did good.
They let
She
him
did.
talk more than.
But there's statistically, even Clinton's fucking, one of his campaign managers said that ABC should be ashamed of themselves.
I completely
You can
disagree,
believe it the way you
but
want to, but that's how it's read, buddy.
They were completely fair.
Really, with all the fact checking, because she fucked up quite a few
They should
herself.
do more fact checking.
Yeah,
Like, that's their job.
So
When
here's
someone's
one-
telling a lie,
Oh yeah.
there's one picture of her.
Looking good.
but they had to say about that dogs and cats thing because
Well, see, in his fucking issue was that, and I agree with you 100%. The issue that fucking idiot had with that is he seen that video.
Yep.
And didn't look into it. Now, so I read it today that this lady was pushing it out there, saying that apparently she had heard that one of her friends' daughters heard that a neighbor had a cat hanging up in their yard.
Yeah.
And it was all bullshit. I shouldn't say bullshit, it was all hearsay because they didn't know for sure.
And the video that people ran with was like a police video of a woman who did kill. I don't think it was in the Springfield town, but it was in Ohio.
Yeah.
She did kill her own cat and was like eating it. It was a mental health episode that she's had a history of these, and she wasn't Haitian.
Yeah, she was
just
an Haitian.
She was just a black woman, and now
But
they're
she
like,
did eat it. She did eat it like on a sidewalk. She was sitting there.
she was fucking
They're
out of her
eating the
mind.
dogs.
But like, it's the fact that they keep saying this and they keep doubling down on it. The last 2 days of school there have been canceled because of bomb threats. They're shutting down government buildings there because of bomb threats.
that's-
It's like
That's
this little town, just for no reason at all, is in the center stage of all this.
Yeah. And again, I mean, the guy fucking, he steps on his dick left and right. But, and I'm going to say it, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. When she comes up with her own fucking platform instead of running on Joe's, then
Oh, she does have her own.
from Joe's.
No, she's better than Biden.
What is she doing now?
Right now, she's implementing the president's agenda because that's what the vice president is supposed to do.
So at the beginning of everything, she might have come up with a small platform right before the actual fucking debate. But she everything that she was fucking promising was something that was promised at the beginning that she will do when she starts, if she gets elected. Neither here nor there. I don't give a fuck. We're on the.
I gotta show you a video. My first TikTok that I made.
Of the Leinster.
Just Letty.
Jesus fucking Letty. That's right. When you should have turned
There's
around.
so many TikToks of just people doing this, fucking recording their dogs and having that soundbite in the back.
You should have did that, but then also at the time had them start barking when you were say like take the pictures.
Yeah,
that'd have been
thought
great.
about that.
Oh, game over.
So what about
that.
what? Okay, Tom Brady. Since we're
I think he'd
watching,
be a pretty good football player.
If he wasn't a football player, I think he'd probably be a molester.
well, only his family.
There was that one
Yeah.
video of his son, him and his kissing.
Yep.
But the thing is, if it would have been Tom Brady, first of all, he would never have had what's her name.
Giselle. Yeah. That's true.
So his kids would have been fucking sea donkeys, probably that he had with somebody else.
Yeah.
He
He did not do very well in his debut as announcer.
That's
last
what
year.
I
I've
hear.
heard. I haven't
He was
seen
just-
any clips or
He
anything.
was nervous. Tom Brady got fucking nervous.
Well, so there's a difference between playing football on TV than being on TV as a
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
full-time announcer.
I thought he was going to do great, though.
I mean, he's
got
had
some
so
work
much media training and stuff just from his career that you would
Yeah.
think that he'd be a little more comfortable.
Kind of natural at it.
He doesn't have he doesn't have any what's the word I'm trying to say?
Charisma?
Yeah, he seems very bland.
A little bit.
I mean, you
Yeah.
see, he was very vocal and very fucking animated on the
He's got a lot
sidelines.
of, I don't know. He's got a lot of energy, but I can see what
Yeah.
you're saying now.
What about Bill Belichick?
Oh my God.
That guy was probably a history teacher.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
or just like a grumpy neighbor that's.
Grumpy old man, like
Yeah,
Dennis
like-
the Menace's fucking neighbor next door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See him doing like fishing. Be like a good. know.
Bassmasters.
It would be one of those really boring fishing shows though, because he has like no emotion when he's talking.
Yeah.
So apparently, Bo Jackson, that's one of his favorite things to do. Is he goes catfishing. He likes to go hunting for catfish.
Who's
he
this?
just loves Bo Jackson.
Who knows catfish?
But you know that motherfucker, him and like a few other investors own banks. All the money that he made, he was smart with investing it. He found a bunch of investors. They started one bank and then they started another and whatever. And I mean, who the fuck knew that Bo knows finance? You know,
He knows fucking everything.
I got it. Bill Belichick would have been an insurance adjuster.
Wow.
Because he's an asshole. Not saying you're an asshole, dude, because you can totally see Bill going out to be like, yeah, we're not paying for that roof.
Yeah, we're not paying
We're
for
not.
that.
We're got, you want $50,000 for it? We're going to give you $25,000.
Yeah.
Because he didn't like paying anybody. But that was smart of him as a coach because they always had they always had big fucking money left over. And his deal is like, kind of like Moneyball, that movie Moneyball. They were smart. They had all this money, but they bought like a mediocre team, but they had two superstars, and one was always Tom Brady, and then they had Gronk, and they had Edelman, and they had fucking
Aaron Hernandez for a while, like that.
yeah.
Before he had to go and fucking murder that guy,
Yeah.
like an idiot.
He turned around and murdered himself too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, seriously, that was a smart fucking money man. Maybe he should have been a banker because
I could see him being good with finances.
like a loan officer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not giving you the money.
No. But sir, I have a 750 credit score. Yeah, we want 760. We want 760.
No. You mentioned Al Capone earlier.
Yeah.
Do you think he would?
I really think he would either own a sandwich shop or a pizza joint.
Yeah, I like that.
'Cause-
Like an Italian fucking
Yeah.
sub place.
Yep. He wouldn't have been a dermatologist because he had a big scar on his face and shit, you know. And
But that was probably from all of the gangstering. So that may not have been there.
I think it was actually when he was a kid. I don't remember though. I got a scar on my face from
Being a gangster.
being a gangster. Yeah. How about Oprah? Oprah, this is a
See him
tough
being
one.
a therapist.
I don't know. I don't think she'd be a good therapist because she always called in Dr. Phil for that shit.
Yeah.
I guess
Dude,
it's
people fucking love Oprah.
well, yeah.
They,
And for
like, follow
fucking and
everything
for $29.95, you can too.
Well, yeah.
See, that's why. I mean, Stedman fucked up. He should have been more like Gail, and then he would have been all up in that and inheriting billions. Mm-hmm. She's got her own fucking huge ass skyscraper in fucking Chicago, dude. It's got a big O on the fucker. You can see it on the interstate.
She's got her own TV channel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I don't know what plays on there. Fucking.
Slave shit, I'm sure. I mean, Roots on fucking repeat. It's just nothing but reruns of Roots. and probably Oprah, the TV show. Well, I mean, you know, here's what I'll give her credit. First of all, I give her credit for keeping millions of fucking stay-at-home moms entertained for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
Because my mother was one of them. But she is such an advocate for black women and actually and women in general. You know, and she turned around and she did a lot for women. I mean, I remember coming home from school. Well, Oprah said this. Mom, I'm not fucking Oprah.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
did you watch Oprah today? No, Mom, I'm a fucking man.
For years,
I watched
people-
Jerry Springer.
People wanted her to run for president for.
Which, God, please, no. I don't want any
more
more
celebrities.
celebrity. Yeah.
Presidents.
Just in general, unless they show that they know. Like Al Franken was, even while he was a comedian, he was always deeply involved in politics. And
Oh, definitely.
And he did it the right way. Don't go for president, like, right
Start
off the
bombing.
bat. And, like,
Work your way up.
Hey,
Yeah.
look at Sonny Bono. He was a great congressman for, I believe it was California. And he, you know, him and Cher did their thing, and I think
I didn't know he ran for fucking.
no, he didn't run for president, but yeah, I believe he was a senator for quite a while. Sonny Bono was, and
Look
then
at fucking Jesse Ventura. He was pretty good. No,
Yeah,
he didn't run for president. He was a good governor.
yeah, he did well until, like, I think his last whatever, he just kind of phoned it in. And
Yeah.
well, Jesse's a little out there.
he's, yeah.
He's a little out
bit.
there. Out there.
Schwarzenegger, I think, did all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't a bad governor.
Give me 25 billion for our. I need some money for the fucking disaster that happened.
No.
But I think wasn't he the governor during that earthquake? Come
I don't
on.
remember.
It's everybody on the big ass chopper. We're going down. Fuck it.
The ground is moving. What is happening?
Oh, that's how I knocked up the fucking maid.
Yeah.
You seen his son that he had with her? Fucking looks just like him.
Oh, yeah.
And he cut him the fuck off. Once he turned 18, fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take that back. I think he paid for his college.
You're on your own.
Which,
Yeah, fuck you.
and that's kind of bullshit, too. Like, I didn't ask you to fuck my mom. You know?
Yeah, you had a hot ass Kennedy fucking wife over here.
Yeah.
But you're gonna go bang that fucking seahorse over there and God.
I've never seen her. Is she?
As far as if I remember right, I see pictures. She was not a pretty woman.
That's all right.
Yeah, come on, bend over. I'm gonna give it to you. Well, just 1 inch at a time, because that's all I got.
Was he governor at that time? When he-
I'm not sure.
During when he knocked her up?
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
Might have been.
I don't know. Who knows? Like I said, you had Maria Shriver was beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go cheat on her to go
the
fucking
maid.
nail a fucking skank.
Just like those movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna do her like in those porno things. Sylvester Stallone, what would he be in? What would
Well,
he
he
be?
was in porn.
Yeah, but what would he do if he wasn't a movie buff or in the movies?
It'd be a boxer.
Yeah, unless I had to get hit really, really hard.
Yeah, boy, I don't know.
That one's tough.
That
He
is
could have been a
kinda
good local crime boss.
You know, we could have. I
Nothing
think
too
he
big,
actually.
like-
I think he would have made actually a good
cop.
real cop.
tough. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that.
With a really overly involved mother. And he'd have to be like, stop. Or my mom will shoot.
Stop when my mom shoot.
Did you never see that movie?
I don't get no.
It's a movie called Stop, or My Mom Will Shoot. It's him.
With him?
Yep, he's a cop, and Sophia from the Golden Girls is his mom.
Really? I gotta look that up now.
It was like a comedy. Well, obviously.
Oh, so this is where we kind of went off the edge. We were talking about criminals. What would their job be? But
Yeah.
now we're just kind of making
This is
celebrities,
who
which
this
is
person's
fine.
job, but yeah.
I mean, it's all right. It's fine because technically, if they're a criminal that we know of,
Everybody's a criminal.
not me, dude.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. I've never heard of this movie. It's
It was bad.
doesn't look like
And now that you bring up Estelle Getty, what would she be?
like a coffee shop lady.
I think she would have been like a florist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
could
could
see
see her as a florist, a barista or something, or no, coffee shop, like
Yeah.
an older style coffee shop.
Yep.
You're right.
Or even like a hairdresser or something.
I could see her being a hairdresser, and I could have seen B. Arthur.
What
as-
was she in the show?
She was retired.
Yeah,
They
she
were
was
all
retired.
I suppose.
I could have seen B. Arthur literally owning like a fucking mom and pop restaurant, like on the side of the road, type of fucking, kind of like the fucking diner that we go to.
Kroll's.
No, the other one in West Fargo there.
Oh, Diener's.
Diener's.
Diener's Diner.
Diener Diner.
What would Tommy Lee be doing if he wasn't a...
That guy would have did porn. That guy has a
Yeah,
dick like
probably.
a fucking.
He probably should have done porn.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I
yeah,
guess he kind of did.
kind of
but-
did.
I could see him more like with a more cleaned up look as like a gym teacher. He looked
Really?
like I had gym teachers
look.
that kind of had
look.
that. Yeah, and the general build, tall and skinny.
Yeah.
But apparently he was not. The only thing that's athletic about that guy is he could fucking pound the drums for hours. He had a hell of a. He smokes,
Yeah.
but he's got the fucking
got a lot
lung
of stamina.
capacity of a fucking whale.
Yeah.
What about Axl Rose?
Probably a bartender.
I think so.
I think most of those rock stars, you could say they could be
Axl,
a
I think, would
bartender.
be more of a bartender, but he also would sell you weed on the side.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind
And
of
some other things, too. And roofie your fucking drink.
Well, there's been some accusations out
know
there.
where you are? You're in my bedroom, baby. You're gonna die.
No, apparently, there's some stuff out there about him being a raper.
Yeah, I can see it.
Slash, dude, that guy's got fucking Carney written all over him.
Yeah, he does.
That motherfucker's he's like in charge of
He'd
the
run
fucking the 3 bottle thing or the 5 bottle thing where you got to try to fucking knock them
Yeah.
all down in one throw.
Oh, you missed.
Oh, you missed.
You missed.
Watch
Try
this.
it.
I got 14-minute guitar solo while you try to hit this thing. I've been done for like 20 minutes, dude. Stop.
What do you think Britney Spears? I think she...
Crack whore.
Dude, that chick, I think she's a stay-at-home mom. But
Yeah.
She just would find a
But
way
I'm
not
pretty
to.
sure the home actually is on wheels.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Hey, that's my girlfriend you're talking about, so...
Hey, dude. Apparently she doesn't have to pay child support anymore to Federline.
That's good.
Yeah. Their last kid just finally turned 18, I guess.
God, time flies. I remember that one was just yesterday. Those two.
I was thinking about that maybe last week, like just seeing the kids in high school and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like God, I remember.
It was a big
You
deal,
get the
though.
rose-colored glasses, thinking back, like, it was so much simpler back then.
What it really
Elton,
was.
Elton John.
Well, he was born to be a musician.
Again, I think florist.
Maybe.
Not because he's gay, but the guy was very flamboyant. So
Yeah.
I think he's got that written
I was
all
gonna
over
say,
him.
music teacher, I think.
That was the first thing that came to my mind too.
Pretty good.
And the guy's a fantastic fucking artist. I mean, that's what's so fucked up is that, back then, most people were trying to tell him to hide it, but he was like, no, I'm not going to hide being gay. But he also didn't turn around and, he didn't have a big fucking sign that says, hey, I'm gay.
Yeah.
I mean, he did have the big fucking glasses that said,
Well,
hey, I'm gay, but-
the flamboyant fucking outfits and shit.
Compared to what you see today, yeah.
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 But I mean, nowadays nobody cares. Well, people care. So there's
Most
keep
people.
that to yourself. Nobody gives a fuck. I don't. And I came from a family where my dad just no. My mom, she doesn't even think it's. She doesn't mind it now, but back then she was like, no, that's not right. Whatever, Mom. You know.
Shut up, Mom.
Shut up, Mom.
Yeah, that's changed so much in our lifetimes. Because same when I was growing up, because I'm not that far behind you.
Right.
Like we knew kids in school that were gay, but there was not a single one that was out. Because it was still seen as such a abnormal thing.
Right.
And then later when they were officially out, it was like, yeah, we knew.
Well, like I said, that's kind of how somebody in my family, me and my brother knew, you know? And we told our uncle. When our uncle told us, we're like, yeah, we know. How did you guys know? Well,
I wonder what the thing is today that people are hiding, where 20 years from now they're gonna be
Straight.
like, huh?
straight.
What?
Being straight.
Oh, yeah, maybe, I don't know.
What are people hiding? Honestly, racism. People now, back in the 50s, if you were known to be racist, they were like, okay, whatever. Honestly.
But I'm saying, like, they're ashamed of it now, but later on, it'd be like, oh, no, it's okay to be this 20 years from now. What are you saying?
Fuck, that's kind of a tough one.
Yeah.
I think right now it would still be the trans thing. That it's in that
Arena.
yeah.
Well,
It's where the just being gay was kind of back in the 80s.
yeah. Well, I mean, we know somebody who wants to be a dude, but wants to wear dresses and literally wants to have a boob job. So they want tits, they want to wear dresses and be pretty, but they want to be a dude.
No.
So, I mean, that's trans. What the fuck is that? Honestly, I mean, it's not transgender because they're not doing they're a cross-dresser of a sort, but they're adding.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's, I don't know.
Well, I'll take this back. He wants to stay a dude, but he wants to also bang dudes and girls. So it's just kind of, I mean, does that make him a lesbian? Does that, I mean, this one just threw me through a fucking loop, man.
I don't know. Just a question mark.
So what sexuality are you? Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So which one is it?
Yes.
Sexuality. We're just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
How about, I think Bill Gates is actually where he should be. Minus the, going to Lolita Island and shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
That guy looks like he's a fucking nerd.
Well,
Yeah, he could have been like a math teacher or something.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Any of those other kind of
An
nerdy
accountant.
professions. Yeah.
Elon Musk looks like he should drive a cab.
a little bit.
Maybe
Yeah,
an
kind
Uber
of.
driver.
An Uber driver.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look like he should be worth 260 billion. Well, 220 billion because he took that shot to shorts for Twitter.
Twitter, yeah.
Yeah.
For 44.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
an idiot.
I don't know what I would pick for.
How about I have one? This one's gonna throw you guys through a loop here. Big Bird.
What would Big Bird be?
Other than a celebrity.
I don't
I
know.
know.
He was always meant to be Big Bird. Or she. Or he. She?
I don't know.
He?
I'm not sure that
he's a
Big
he.
Bird has a gender.
I don't know.
Wow.
It's gotta be-
Advocate, maybe. Maybe he's
I gotta Google this.
gotta goggle it. What about Dave Chappelle? That guy looks like he probably sold weed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He probably still does.
Yeah, but he's living with his girlfriend who pays all the rent and drives her 95 grand down.
Big Bird is a male.
Okay.
Are you sure? Because it
Google says.
didn't Big Bird. I guess some birds like penguins, they sit and take care of the fucking.
8 foot
Yeah,
2 tall.
that's true.
8'2".
Basketball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, how about? Let's see here. I got to get a good one for you guys. How about Judge Judy?
Oof. She'd be like a probation officer. I guess that kind of already. It's in her wheelhouse already.
True. I think
She's like worked for HR for a
Think
company
so?
or something. Yeah.
I think she would have been kind of like
Bank teller.
with her fucking mouth like that. I mean, because she was a bitch a lot of time. You know, first of all, yes, the people. She was a real judge, but she was that was not a courtroom. So when she's like, screaming, you could tell her go fuck herself, and there's not a single thing she could have done about it because it was not in a court of law.
Yeah, but she could have just ruled against you at that.
That's
point.
fine. Here's your $5,000 fucking dollars. You know, I don't.
Yep.
But to tell Judge Judy on TV, go fuck yourself, would have totally been worth it.
Yeah.
You know what? She would have been a teacher. She would have been
she would have been.
She would have been like the mean English teacher who told you if you don't read fucking
librarian vibes.
Yeah, 3 pages or 3 chapters of the fucking To Kill a Mockingbird, you're fucked. That's what I think. Fuck her.
Yeah.
My God, she was a bitch.
Hall lady.
Hall monitor. Mm-hmm. She's the para, whatever they call him now.
Yeah.
So really quick. So we're watching. Deion Sanders is on. After their game. I don't know if they won or lost.
I think it's halftime.
Oh, is it? Okay. Did you hear now, every time there's like a touchdown that his son throws, that they're not supposed to play, he doesn't want them to play their fight song for Colorado State. They want them to play Shador's rap song.
That is pathetic.
Yeah.
This whole thing is just a vanity project for Deion Sanders.
That's exactly what
That's
exactly what they're saying, is that even like ESPN and everything, they're like, is this for the school or is this just so you could fucking pump up your ego already more than it already is? You know,
it's not doing his son any favors. Like as far as NFL teams go, I mean, they're gonna look at him with a little more skepticism just because of the way he presents himself and throwing his offensive line under the bus in a post-game conference.
Yes and no, because we also thought the same thing was going to happen with fucking Caleb Williams.
Yeah, but he also had he at least had the numbers to back it up.
Yes, but his fucking attitude was absolute garbage.
He's only played 1 game, so
yes.
it still could be.
And he didn't.
I mean, he didn't do good,
but they won.
He wanted,
because their defense. But
he didn't even want a rookie contract. He wanted a partial ownership into the club that takes him. He wouldn't do a fucking a pre-combine physical, and then he didn't want the teams to have access to any physical that he took in college. I mean, the guy is so fucking full of himself.
He really is. I don't think he really wanted to go to the Bears either.
Well, who the fuck would want to?
That's
like going. It's like going to the fucking Jets or the Browns.
Right.
The Browns there for the longest time was the death of your fucking
Deshaun Watson, man.
Mm-hmm. That's got to be the worst contract in football right now.
Probably is.
No, best for him. 260 million guaranteed.
And now he's getting sued again for sexual assault.
Yep. But if you're the Browns, why? Like, would you give him that kind of...
that
shit was coming out.
I never thought he was that good to begin with.
I didn't either.
His
rookie year was his best year.
And he had DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins made every quarterback look better at that point.
And that was his prime, too.
Yep.
DeAndre's.
Well, look at Dak Prescott.
I was going to text you after.
For fuck's sake.
Highest paid player in the league.
Did you? Well, you see what I sent you. I sent it. I said that fucking... I wish I could get $260 million for 4 years to suck at football.
I mean, we've talked about it a million times, but he's not... I mean...
No, he's horrible.
He's not horrible.
He's garbage.
But, I mean...
He should not be getting paid more than the fucking... than the guys that are above him on that were above him on that list.
Yeah.
Well, let's put it this way. Above him as far as capabilities.
Yeah.
Because the guys, as far as and now this is my hate again.
Yeah.
I don't think of him as I'll give him top 15, but I won't give him top 10. The game that he played last week was against the Browns.
I think that's fair. Like, I wouldn't...
Yeah, I would say like right around 10 maybe. I'd have to sit down and write.
I was thinking like around 12-ish, maybe 12 to 15, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, he's certainly not worth that contract.
No.
And now he's got to go out and prove it. Otherwise, well, it doesn't matter because he's fucking set for life.
I seen this AI generated video of him and Jerry Jones going back and forth about it. Jerry's like, we just gave it to him, so he shut the fuck up. Just shut out and shut up, Dak.
Shut out. Play football.
Play football, Dak. You know.
You are my property.
Yeah. That's a good one. What would Jerry Jones be if he wasn't?
He would have been like a 1800s like slave rancher, plantation owner.
Yeah.
He'd be the production assistant for Oprah's production company. Jerry Jones, I think he'd be president of a bank.
Jones.
That fucker can talk, man. He knows how to talk himself up too.
He comes from oil money, so which you can see.
But
oil man.
Okay, now on Dak Prescott, what would he be doing?
He'd be one of the busiest bankruptcy lawyers in Minnesota, which is I've said the joke before. It comes from like a old commercial, a law firm of this guy Jack Prescott, and that was his thing. He's like, I'm Jack Prescott, one of the busiest bankruptcy lawyers in Minnesota.
I think he would have been probably a night manager at McDonald's and then had a fucking day job at the local fucking Tesoro. Making sure you don't steal the M&Ms and shit.
That's low.
Fuck yeah.
That's
fuck
low.
Dak Prescott. He does not deserve the fucking money that he got.
I think he would have cured cancer.
Well, fuck, he's not that smart. He first of all, he's got to learn how to spell cancer.
Yeah.
C-A hike. Fuck
Here we go.
I like pancakes and go.
That's why he always failed his English classes, because he's in his papers.
Jesus,
he's like,
look at this. 51-0. 7:50 left in the second quarter.
This is
this
is another Kent State massacre right here.
Really?
Kent State was the team that I started my rebuild on college football with.
Yeah.
And I texted my brother that. He's like, every time I think of Kent State, I think of that shooting.
Yep.
I really hope you could turn that program around.
Yeah, that was.
Which I don't know what happened there again.
There was these protests.
And yeah, we're listening.
Yeah, there was these protests. I don't know. On campus, they wanted to shut them down. They sent in the National Guard, and the National Guard ended up shooting people. And
okay,
what color were these people?
Jason?
No, I'm not. I'm serious.
They were white. They were
okay.
Yeah. So
the reason why I bring that up is because there's a lot of times when certain stupid shit happens, they will fucking start, because I only heard of the shooting. I don't know exactly what happened. That's why I said it, because you have one bad seed that might have caused the fucking somebody to start shooting.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, it turns into a fucking racial fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was not trying to say.
No, I was just kidding.
Okay, thank God. I was like, whew.
You fucking
I had to
racist.
hurry to save myself. What?
Fun fact, you guys shit on Michael Jordan being a dick all the time.
Oh, yeah.
He donated his entire salary when he was with the Wizards to the 9/11 victims.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
About fucking time he did something.
So, he's not a dick. He's a good guy.
No, he's an asshole.
He's a good guy.
He's an asshole to people that are alive. It's good to people that are dead. Yeah.
The biggest problem with him is he's got a gambling problem, and he's an asshole to anybody who he thinks is below him.
That's good. What do you think he would have been?
Michael Jordan?
His job.
A fucking bookie, apparently. The guy's got a gambling issue.
I was going to say janitor. No, I don't know why.
I'm just thinking, he did say, I forgot, it was something crazy too. I can't remember what it was though. What he would be doing if it wasn't for basketball.
Olympic long jumper? Because that motherfucker had some.
He had some air.
Yeah, he can get some.
There was no way he was not going to be pro at something with like his.
Yeah.
Just to have a build like that, to be that kind of athletic, he was gonna
do something in athletics.
It wouldn't have been baseball.
He did go pro. Because
he
technically
played for a fucking
leagues,
like a triple A fucking farm league.
But technically, that's
farm
pro,
team.
isn't it? It's just
technically, yeah. He was working his way up. If it weren't for that player strike, they said he probably could have made it if they gave it another year.
He's a good golfer too. Like
golfing, yes, I could see him play. I could see him golfing before I could see him playing.
He's really into
baseball.
NASCAR too. He owns his own team.
He owns a team, but his driver told him to go fuck himself. I guess not too long ago.
Was he a
and
Jazz fan or
like, give me some of that 9/11 money.
What the?
Sorry.
He had 9 on one side, 11 on the other side of the car.
I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, me neither. No. You know, R.I.P. those 3,000
R.I.P.
people.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. All right. So we got to think of the one last one.
Vince McMahon.
Okay, Vince.
Sex trafficker.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what he is in this life. So
Pimp.
He's got business written all over him.
That's why I said pimp. P-I-M-P.
Yeah.
He's gonna fucking put those bitches out there and make him some money.
Or he would have been one of those really sleazy porn directors, like the
ones that
low
said,
budget.
Hey, the models wanted.
Yeah.
You know, shows up and hey, you want the job? You gotta suck my dick.
A casting couch type.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I was gonna say Justin's favorite actor of all time, Tom Cruise.
He's too short to do anything else.
Yeah.
Just work at the loony bin. I don't know.
You know, the guy, first of all, he's too short to fucking drive cab. You know, anything else. I mean, he could have been like a stunt double for midget porn.
Yeah.
You know,
Scientologist preacher.
Me and the wife watched that Fall Guy movie. It wasn't bad. The beginning was kind of, it's on Peacock.
It's a newer movie.
Yeah, it has had Ryan Gosling in it. And it got shit on hard. The beginning sucked.
Yeah.
But I thought overall it wasn't a bad movie. So Tom Cruise, I mean, that's a tough one. I mean, I could just see him being just like a normal fucking I don't know, maybe working at the front desk at a hotel.
Yeah.
The only reason that he does his own stunts is because, like, even if he did fall, he's so small he just floats to the ground. So it's not really even dangerous for him.
Have you seen that? So in the latest Mission Impossible movie, he did this fucking stunt, and it's crazy, dude, where he literally jumps this motorcycle off this fucking like 800-foot cliff. And they showed they worked on this stunt for fucking ever, and they only had one way to do it. And so when he finally did it, I mean, obviously when he jumped the bike and he did the whole fucking thing, because he was supposed to jump his bike and then land, I believe, on a train, not with the bike. Anyway, it was pretty fucking badass. I mean, you have to be pretty ballsy.
Yeah, the stuff he does it's crazy. It's incredible.
He tried getting the U.S. Navy to let him fly one of the jets for the fucking Top Gun 2.
Yeah. Yep.
And they were like, they let him fly. He did get to fly a helicopter in one of the fucking Mission Impossibles.
I suppose he would have been a pilot.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Guy's fucking, I mean, you got to give the guy credit. He's talented.
Yeah.
For being 5'3".
I don't know why I thought of this off topic. You ever see that Family Guy where they're talking about Aladdin? There's like so many Aladdins. Like, what about the Aladdin where Jafar needs glasses? Then they do the cutscene.
Yeah.
Is this better or is this better?
Can I see number one again?
Yeah.
I know I brought this up last week, but you remember I told you, and I don't know if Justin heard it, but there was a clip of an interview that Michelle Rodriguez did where she was just tired of all the Marvel movies coming out. And the funny thing is that right at the end of it, they show a fucking picture of all 10 of the fucking Fast and Furious movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All these Marvel movies get a little out of hand, isn't it? Listen, you went from street racing to professional terrorists, fighters, and you guys built a fucking car that can go down to space.
Was she in most or all the...
She was all... I think she missed... let's see. She was... I know she wasn't in the second one or the third one.
Probably not Tokyo Drift.
Because I think she had legal trouble after the first one. She got into some kind of trouble, and so I think she was. I think she missed at least the second one.
I don't think so. I think you're getting closer to I think the sixth or seventh one. A lot of people didn't come back for the second one because Vin Diesel wasn't in it.
Yeah.
And then he had to come back because his fucking career started to take a dive.
Yeah.
Because he did the Pitch Black and then Chronicles of Riddick, and
I kind of like those.
I did too, but they just weren't.
And then he had the
Triple
X movies.
Yeah, but he didn't go back for the second one, but he went back for the third one, and that one bombed. You know, so anyway, gentlemen, we are sitting at about that time, as usual. This time of Saturday. Justin, is there anything you'd like our listeners to know?
Yeah. Rest in peace, Darth Vader.
Yes, that's still tough with me right here.
I bet.
Being a Star Wars guy.
No.
Yeah, rip Lord Vader. So, how about you there, Pookie?
Rest in peace, Tom Cruise.
Is he dead?
Yeah, I see it on this Yahoo News article.
Yahoo News says it is. It must be true.
These guys are fucking clowns. Anyway, just just so everybody knows, you can check us out on YouTube and Good Pods and Spotify, Samsung, Amazon, pretty much anywhere you can find a podcast.
And what else? Yahoo.
Oh, yeah, Yahoo. Podcasts.com, .org/biz @ drunks versus the world .justin sucks dick.